Wow, okay. Alright, today we're going out with the Sport RX goggle inserts for prescription glasses wearers. First impressions are a little iffy. I feel like I notice the rims around the lens area really a lot. But I've had glasses like that, and eventually you wear it long enough and it just kind of fades into the background, your brain ignores it. Hoping that's what happens with these. The prescription looks spot on, so I'm happy with that. So I just got to the Trailhead. It's a nice Sunday morning. It's supposed to be like 75, 80 degrees. It's probably 8 o'clock in the morning. There's 2 fucking people here. I forgot to tuck my shirt on. Guess I'll do that. Alright, so first riding impressions with the Sport RX goggle inserts. They're pretty good. It was about 20 miles from my house to this Trailhead, and my brain is already ignoring the rims, so that's going to be a non-issue. The only thing I'm a little worried about is that any like hard hits I might take, I feel like they might shift around inside the goggles, which might become annoying. It might not be a big deal. I guess we'll find out. And I'll tell you what, if you've never had SX slide plate handguards, you've never had anything like them. They are so cool. I'm already in love with them, and all I did was a 20-mile road ride up here. These things are as beefy as they claim. This skid plate material, sturdy as hell, should have just enough flex to not bounce you off a tree if you graze one. Pretty cool. Oh, and probably the biggest reason to even get them over wraparound handguards, other than like preventing potential injury, which seems to be a thing a lot of people are worried about. I've sort of experienced for myself way back in the day. One time came off a big jump and I had wraps. My arm went in there and it was like pretty uncomfortable. So I could see where people are coming from when they're like, wraparound handguards will break your fucking arm, because yeah, maybe. But wraparound handguards, at least the ones I had, made these handlebars vibrate so much more than they should. I feel like I'm riding a completely different bike. I mean, granted, you could get any flag style handguard to eliminate that extra buzz full wraps give you, but oh, you know what? I did try some Cherubies ones. I think they were the Unicos. And these arms were so short that the flags were rubbing up on my levers, and I didn't like that. So I returned them, and I said, bite the bullet, get these bad boys. And so far, so good. But, I mean, like I said, 20-mile road ride, so I guess we'll see how they hold up when I hit the ground. But I've seen lots of videos. People I follow run these, and they hold up. So I'm pretty excited about it. Time adjusting to these goggle glasses on the trail. Alright, let's not do shit like that again. I think I'm ready for that. My brain's like, hey, I know how to do that, but my body's like, I kind of forgot. Kicked my ass about a month or two ago. First time I rode off-road again. was on a shit tire for the wet. Really hoping this goes a bit different. I want my Renthal Kevlar grips too. I don't know. These fucking ODI lock-ons. I don't know. Apparently a lot of people like them. It's kind of a gimmick to me. Could really care less. I've never had... If you properly glue and wire tie your grips, I've never had grips move. And obviously these have, if you look, you can see that they've twisted. And they're not supposed to, so. Shit, I hear a bike or something coming up. Time to go. That's fine, I'll take it. I don't care. Well, I wasn't sure if it was possible, but I think whoever's coming up behind me is actually worse than me, because I sat there for a good few minutes and they never showed up. Whew. That's a cool little shoot. Hopefully they're okay, but it's a one-way trail. I can go back and check on people. was doing goal-wise today. I was wanting to hit the single track that's out here, but I kind of don't think that's going to happen. Not with how I'm feeling right now. Oh. Okay. The intermediate Bass Trail, the Green Circle A-Loop. I think that's new. This is the old way that I used to go back in the day. So let's do that. I vaguely remember that. Do that too. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that though, because it's really uncomfortable. Crazy to think that it's out here jumping the same fucking trees and stumps 15 plus years ago. Downhill. Cool. Huh. I remember this. I totally remember this. This is cool. So my first ride back, a couple months back, I was wondering where the fuck this went. Oh, BC. Okay, okay. I want to go that way. It looks less gnarly, but it's a sharp turn, so I guess I'll go this way. Ah, that's fine. So, a lot of time looking at maps of this place, so hopefully I don't have to pull my phone out. Oh yeah, we're doing the alley-oop, buddy. Nah, not that one. Oh, not true. Still getting a little used to these exits. Okay. Fork in the road. Fork in the road. Here we have a fork in the road. Oh, okay, that's B-loop. This is BC loop. Because if you do the B-loop single track, it does punch you back down into this trail. Which is what I thought I wanted to do, but Still getting used to these goggle glasses. Sharp edges like that sketch me out for pitch flats. Probably be a pretty sick view if it wasn't so froggy. My friend, is why you wear motherfucking motocross boots. Holy shit. I just hit that fucking cinder block so hard with my foot and my bike. I heard that shit. You probably heard that shit. Damn, son. I did a good spot. I gotta do a fucking inspection. People wear fucking hiking boots when they ride trailing. Dude, that would be a fucking life-changing injury without proper boots on. Fuck that. Oh. I think this is supposed to be where the B-loop single track jumps back in. It must come in from up there, I bet. I don't know. I gotta inspect the old motor pickle though, make sure I didn't fucking knock a hole in my case or something. God dang, I hit that. I've never hit a brick that hard. Whew. Alright. Hit my fucking brake pedal, I'm pretty sure. Keep fucking forgetting. I need to lower this bitch. I need to adjust it. It's too high, but yeah, we look Gucci. I do need a washer for that cotter key because I'm retarded and forgot to put it on, but it's gonna be holding up all right. Let's take a break, man. I'm hot. And I found where the B loop single track merges back in with the C loop, and it does look pretty gnarly. So probably glad I didn't go that way.